All right, I think we are now live. Hi, everybody.
Howdy, welcome to Global Hack Week. We're excited to be here, excited to be doing AI and ML for our
That's
Global
right.
Hack Week topic.
Hot topic these days, and glad to have you all here. I see on our end at least one person out there in the chat. So maybe if you could tell us that you're there. Oh, look at that perfect timing from Naps. That's a great username. I would love a nap, even though I just woke up.
Yeah. Oh, and Chipotle.
Nice. Hi there, Chipotle. Um, I wonder if Chipotle has heard about the serving size drama on the internet about Chipotle. Um,
Oh,
have you heard about that, Carrie? There's a bunch of drama about
briefly, but I'm not
people are
familiar.
people are not satisfied with their Chipotle orders. Chipotle says, "Don't even start." Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not trying to pick on you, Chipotle. I'm sure the serving sizes are fine over there, but yeah. So anyway, why don't we go ahead and get started since we can tell a bunch of people are online. Welcome to day 2 of AI/ML Week. My name is Steven. I've been a coach with Major League Hacking since 2018, and I'm really excited for this Global Hack Week. Every single time that there's a new one kicking off, we are only on day 2. I'm so excited to see how it all turns out.
Totally. Hi, everyone. My name is Kari. I am also a coach at Major League Hacking. I've been a coach here since the end of 2022. So I've been here for a little bit too. Fun fact or something that I'm hyped about is I'm excited to be back and streaming at Global Hack Week. I just took a couple of months off to travel and have a great time, but now I'm back and doing fun stuff here with MLH and here with Global Hack Week. So I think it's going to be a great time. And yeah, you'll get to hear a little bit more about some of the things I've got planned for later this week. Oh, soon.
That's awesome. Can't wait. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about how yesterday was.
Yeah. So we got started using Pieces, which is fun. I got a chance to glance at this stream a little bit as well, and it looked really, really cool. And we're always excited to see more partners from our community going on and creating really, really cool streams for you to enjoy.
Yeah, that looks really interesting. Learning about binary tree node insertion I see on this screenshot. That sounds like a pretty fun topic. Yeah, let's go ahead and look at machine learning with Alberto, learning about some of the theory behind that. And you have some of the different intersections. Yeah, my cousin and I were just talking about the difference between artificial intelligence and machine learning. And he's very big on, oh, people are using these terms differently to mean different things. So it's great that Alberto is able to help clarify some of that.
I also really like Alberto's slide deck here. It looks very clean. So
Yeah,
awesome.
100%.
Sweet. I think. Okay, so for what's happening today, friendly reminder they can always check the schedule at globalhackweek.mlh.io/schedule. But we have tons of cool streams coming up today. So I suggest you listen along and we'll tell you a little bit more about them.
Absolutely. So first we have with Ryan making better hacks faster with GitHub Copilot. So this is a great way to learn a little more about Copilot, which if you're not using it already is an amazing tool for coding and getting things done faster.
Yep. Then up next we have me. And so we're going to be working a little bit on building an AI personal project that will be pretty beginner friendly. We're going to walk through some of the steps that I like to take whenever I'm building some personal projects. And so you can go ahead and join me if maybe you're looking to build your first AI hack.
That's awesome. Really excited for that one. And so now once, and again, Tetris mini event. This is a recurring fun activity we have at all our Global Hack Weeks, and Abdullah will be giving that at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 a.m. IST. And it's always at this point in the Today in Global Hack Week stream that I like to point out that the times start to get a little long on the IST side. And just to point out, if your time zone is not good for a mini event or for a stream, make sure to catch it in the recordings. Remember, we always record all of these workshops, so there's no need to stay up until 3, 4, 5 a.m. To catch the stream.
Absolutely. Stephen, I'll let you also talk about your stream. Go ahead.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. And before I do, just Harsharya says, I'm definitely going to skip sleep for Tetris. So if you want to have some fun and you are a late night owl, that's totally cool too. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be learning about vision transformers. So if I was in the classroom, I'd say raise your hand if you've heard of vision transformers. But it's actually kind of a lesser known topic. A lot of people know about transformers, but yeah, so we're going to build a first image classification hack. And mainly just look at what is vision transformer, take some quizzes on that and get some foundation on that before we go into a real world example in the last portion. So that'll be at 11 p.m. Eastern. Actually, this is not correct. I'm not sure why the time is written that way, but you can check the times on the schedule, Global Hack Week schedule. I believe they should start at 5 p.m. Eastern. So I'll post that in the chat. But I'll double check and you will hear an announcement when we start this stream.
Yep. All right. And then we have UT with machine learning with JavaScript, part 3. So that's awesome. We've got tons of fun different things planned. And it looks like we've already gotten a great start on this stream. So we've got more to go. We'll be learning how to leverage JavaScript libraries for ML tasks over with UT. This is at 6 a.m. Eastern time or 3:30 p.m. IST. So we've got a nice long break in between some of our streams later on this week. Oh, and then we have UT back with some more streams. Part 4 for machine learning with JS at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. IST. So we'll have a great time with UT for lots of different long time today. 4 hours with UT. I love it.
That's amazing. I am not sure I've ever seen a back-to-back. Have you, Kari? I think that's maybe a first for me.
I think I did kind of one. Like I think it was me, a mini event, and then me again. So it was technically back-to-back, but not like a true back-to-back.
Nice. Well, regardless, that's super great. More UT is a good thing. So let's go to the next slide. We have another mini event with Abdullah, Bob Ross. So join at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 p.m. IST. This is my personally, Tetris and Bob Ross are actually my 2 favorite mini events. So it's great that they're both happening in this today, in this day too.
All right. And we've got our last event for the day. Our Today in Global Hack Week happens every day at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 9:30 p.m. IST. You'll get to see Stephen again, and you'll also get to see Cecilia. And they'll be talking a lot about what happened today or what is about to happen today. And then also lots more info coming about day 3.
Awesome. Yeah. So now we have our Q&A portion, and I noticed a few questions and some community answers, which is so cool to see. Feel free, if you have the answer to a question, put that in the chat. Let everybody know. So the question was from Shadow Healer. I don't have GitHub free Copilot as I'm not a student anymore from the previous month. Is there anything which I can do? So I was thinking about this a little bit. Maybe there's some free trial you could try. Or some alternative product. And Sparky Circus Student says that Pieces, which from yesterday, has a similar product for free. So definitely look into that. And it's great to see some community members giving answers.
Yeah. Oh, we have another fun question. Are we working on our own projects on our own? Or are we working as a team? So if generally you are trying to submit things for those Global Hack Week tasks, you can go ahead and do either. I would say most people for Global Hack Week tasks are working alone. If you're participating in one of our digital hackathons, which you might hear more about later on down the line, but for those, usually you are more likely to participate as a team. But either one is okay. And for those digital tasks for Global Hack Week, teams are totally not required, although always welcome.
Awesome. And we have a few questions about GitHub education. So I'm verified as a student on GitHub for the student path, but I still don't have the resources. When should I be able to receive the benefits? And then I have another question. I'm not on campus, so I keep failing the verification for student education edition. And even another one, I even have a similar problem. My uni hasn't provided a student ID yet. So these are questions that are great questions, but unfortunately, I think you're going to need to talk to the GitHub support team for this, because we don't have the ability to fix any GitHub problems on our end. So I just put a link to how you can contact GitHub support. And you could also try their GitHub education division, and just mentioning that your question should be for GitHub education, because that is the team, I believe, that handles this sort of thing. So yeah.
Yep, that's pretty much it. For all of those, I would also say there are some tips and tricks that we like to share with MLHers for making it easier to pass that verification. If you don't have a student ID, a copy of your transcript might also work if you've already registered for classes at any point before. So you don't have to physically be on campus or anything in order to pass that check. For the resources, it usually takes about, I would say, a couple of days to get the resources once you've been approved as a student. So hang tight for a little bit longer. If you still don't have them within about a week, you can go ahead and also reach out to customer support over at GitHub, and they'll be able to sort it out from there. But yeah.
All right. Yeah, well, thank you. So anyway, that concludes our day 2 today in GHW. And if you have any questions after the fact, when we end this stream, please feel free to send them along in Discord. We will have people monitoring Discord 24/7 to get those answers to you. But it's great to see all of you here, and see you soon later today for our streams.
Yep. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.